You best. Oh, you best get ready to mute that as well, Mia.
What? Why?
Because it's gonna.
Oh, it's already on volume muted.
Good. So let's just.
Ah,
have I gone live? Have we gone live?
The Knit Stream Alerts channel's telling us that you've gone live.
Woohoo! Oh, are we streaming to the Knit stream or something as well?
No. The Knit Discord has a public bot provided by, I think, CSST form that automatically recognises when some of our Knitites are going live.
Oh, your computer's just flashed up, Mia.
That's...
Apple. Is that saying...
That's a normal thing.
Have you got a notification saying that we've gone live? Excellent.
Hello,
everybody.
I forgot how to operate Twitch apps.
You just click Twitch.
I click the Twitch.
And then... Oh, I don't know how you find my channel.
Although I found your channel. Aha, Potato says ads.
Hello.
Well, he can't hear us. He's watching ads. Yeah. So am I. Apparently, Twitch wants to tell me about Amazon Prime videos.
Right, well, we'll just wait a little second. So, to let everybody know, this is just a test stream. The audio quality won't be brilliant because we're using one microphone to pick up a whole room at the moment. But we're just testing it to start getting some of the setup right.
You might want to slow down with that. That's a very long ad. Like, I had to spend like a whole 5 minutes watching this.
So, oh yeah, you best tell me when the ad's over.
Potato says the acoustics of this place is very different.
Yeah. Well, the microphone setup is very different. We've got it set up so that you can hear everybody in the room, not just me. So we don't have individual microphones for me and Mia, so we'll all sound a bit more distant from the microphone. But you will be able to hear us. So think of it more as being part of the party rather than our usual higher quality. I'd say high quality, but that's pushing it a bit. Higher quality. So you have me and you have Mia, and we've got Apple in the room with us as well.
I can see that you haven't done anything in terms of stream setup lately because you're still set to 2 Point Hospital. Well done, Sal.
We did change the title. You checked to see if we changed the title.
It's still 2 Point Hospital. You failed.
All right. So how do I change?
No! Don't fix. Don't.
Are you fixing it from there?
I'm fixing it myself.
I told it what the title. Oh no! I told it the title of the stream. I didn't tell it the game.
I told you.
Yeah. That's right. Okay. So have we got people with us?
We have Potato and Tinian.
Hello, Tinian. So yes, just to run through again, we're doing a test stream just to see if we've got the basic setup working. My computer's been switched on for an awful long time actually, so it might get a bit crashy. The audio quality won't be brilliant, but you will be able to hear all of us. We've got me and Mia and Apple in the room. Right, shall we start with a new setup? So
we get to be a person?
We get to be a person. The war destroyed everything. Law and order became a distant memory. You were
fortunate enough to avoid the carnage in a government bunker. After many years, radiation levels dropped, making leaving possible. But the bunker leadership became fearful. What if it was still chaos up there? In the end, the majority voted it was too risky to leave. Then you volunteered to go. And if just a few engineers would come with you, with the supplies they could carry, you would prove it was possible to rebuild society. The majority laughed at you, but agreed. If you succeeded in building a large town with a stable population, they might come up too. And if you fail, who cares? You and a few engineers prepare to leave the bunker for the first time, knowing the others will lock the hatch after you.
Yeah, cheers, thanks.
The future of society is in your hands. Well, to be fair, I'd, close the door after you left too.
It's not pressure, is it?
Wait a bit, but you volunteered, so it's your own fault.
We can go for a random name, or should we...
Olive has been a very consistent...
It's been an... Oh, yeah, it has.
People don't want to know about Olive.
Oh. Do I put my name in?
No. You stick with Olive. They just don't want to know.
Ah, okay.
Potato
so
says,
Olive what? Olive Niddaway.
Well, that works, I guess.
Oh, I should have 2Ds in there.
Um,
And age, what's it going to give us? That'll do.
Potato says, you
Religion.
guys sound pretty flat in
New
terms
age.
of audio quality.
Yeah. Well, we're like I say, we've got one microphone for the whole room. Don't expect high quality. Just let us know if you can't hear us.
But there's at least no echo so far.
Indeed. So, as leader, you are a trained expert at creating settlements and can perform optimal tasks.
How did you train making settlements if you've been living in a bunker
That
your
was
entire life?
that was my job.
Settlements in the bunker.
All right. Okay. Let's accept. So let's
Say hello to Lieutenant Lucan.
Hello, Lucan.
Tinian wanted you to call yourself Olive Oil.
We can do that.
Oh no, we can.
We can. So
you didn't even
olive
alter your appearance. You look like
oil.
You don't look like an engineer, do you?
do you have a mullet?
That makes.
That is a mullet.
The only choice I've got, I think, is just hair colour.
Oh.
Well,
I
at
do
least
like
make it-
I
having.
like a mullet. I'm just,
Oh, I can go short.
Oh,
Short or mullet?
Two.
It is
Mullet.
early access. This
Mullet,
is
mullet, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Let's stick with the hair color. That looks good.
shirts.
I
I do like a bright shirt.
do
because-
like the lumberjack shirt though.
yeah, I was.
You need to be a lumberjack.
that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Pants. Oh, what's
Oh,
that?
no,
Oh no,
that's-
it's skin colour.
That's a bit racist, calling other coloured people pants. But at least you're
I'll do.
universal about it, so that everyone is. Oh, what pants are these? They all look bad. Let's stick with the jeans, please.
Is that the jeans?
Yeah.
And we can have a look.
Wow.
Well done.
That's our survival
Look how
suit.
flat the feet are. Proper frog feet.
Well, the radiation and living in
Yeah,
a bunker
yeah.
will do that to you.
All right.
I like water.
I haven't tried any of these.
I like ice.
We could try ice.
Well, we don't have to if you don't want
Let's have a
to.
look. We have nuclear winter brought snow even in summer. Hoping bandits will flee such an area for warmer climates, you prepare to settle in a sprawling snowfield. Perhaps your people can survive the endless winter here. All right, we'll try that one.
I feel like I've just doomed our society.
I've played this one through, the Wasteland, and it wasn't crashy. So I don't know whether Tundra will be more crashy, less crashy. It could be that they've put more effort into optimising this one. No idea. But let's give it a go.
In the meantime, Lieutenant Lucan says suddenly a wild stream appears. Hello there. Although he won't be sticking around for too long, he doesn't have too much time. Where the hell are you?
I am here.
Oh yeah, there. That guy next to you is wearing the same shirt as you. You need to fix that.
All right,
killing
this is our immediate surroundings.
A potato is requesting a roll call. Hi, I'm Mir. Apple.
Oh, sorry. I'm Apple.
Hello, Apple.
Hello.
Good to have you here on our show.
Thank you for having me on your show.
I just heard a bird.
Did you?
In the game, yes.
Oh.
Ah, okay. Right. We need to choose a place to start. So this looks like as good a place as any, so let's go there. And Olive,
What even is this?
it's an old ruined building. We've left the bunker,
Oh yeah.
and so we need to go find a place to start. So we've got to start by converting somewhere. So we're going to convert here.
Hello.
Let's go do it.
Oh, that isn't too far away.
No, not too bad at all.
And off
Let's
she
go.
runs. And everyone else just strolls along after leaving the bunker. Yes, here you have travelled to a remote area, avoiding the dangerous cities. Most of the survivors have gathered in isolated, safe regions like this. Even as you hiked here, a large group of sick and hungry survivors joined you, curious to see if a bunker dweller had anything to offer. They have little faith in your vision of a new town, but they will reluctantly work if you provide jobs and food, by example.
And lead, by example.
Oh yeah. We can't have food examples in here.
No.
The engineers with you are wary. These people look dangerous, they say. You can tell some of the survivors have grown used to anarchy in the wasteland. It won't be easy. Turning this group of idle strangers into a community, and
some of them
look like they're ready to drop dead from the long hike here. It doesn't matter who.
No matter how many die, won't let the people in the bunker be proved right.
Society can be rebuilt. The survivors with you say word has already spread across the region. Others will come to see what you have to offer. Your upcoming town will prove civilization is still possible. Or not.
Very good.
What's the name of our town? Can we name it?
Yes, we will be able to name it.
Chat, think of a name, quick. Sal is walking there really, really quickly.
Yeah, I turned up the speed while we are doing this. The only thing is, because it's on the fuzzy projector, I can't see what that speed number is. Is it 6 or 4?
I think it's 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
In my defense, usually I'm better at reading, but
Yeah.
It's a bit fuzzy.
projector and really tiny text, like seriously. I didn't expect this game to have such tiny text. Anyway,
Here we go. Name of the
okay.
settlement.
Tinian really appreciates olive oil. That's nice. What's the name of the settlement? Tinian's suggesting Salvania.
Oh.
Potatoes suggesting Niddaway. And Lieutenant Lucan is opting for Salovgrad. Well, you should go with the latter one. You're in a very snowy area.
Salvania. I don't know how many letters I'm allowed. Niddaway grad.
Oh no, I would have said we put the grad in Salvania. Salvania grad.
Yeah. Salvania grad.
Welcome, comrades, to Salvania grad.
Let's announce it. Salvania grad Niddaway has been founded. Right.
I mean,
Let's
it's just
turn
one
down.
brick house, but it's nice.
It's a start. Right, so what we need to do now, have we got any materials? No.
Lieutenant Lucan says this looks like 60% of my country.
I've got a tiny little bit of materials on me.
And like a whole ton of people. Is
And
that
like
a
a whole
Christmas
ton of
tree? Are they
people.
carrying a Christmas tree to you?
No, they're just walking past the tree.
Come on, where's the spirit, lads?
So we need to start putting in some stuff. Let's just have a look and see if we can build. First of all, can we build a scavenger hut? Oh no, I'll tell you what I've got to do. I have to deposit the resources that I have already. There we go. So now I might be able to build a scavenger hut. There we go. Yes, I can. Right, I'm going to build a scavenger hut.
Why so far away from the town centre?
It's very close to this, but I am just contemplating, because they do need it quite close to where they can drop it off. How close will it let me build? Let's go there. Alright, and then we shall give a helping hand in getting that built.
There you go. Oh, you just disappeared into this workplace.
So what I can say about the game so far, it is the first release of the game, and the content, it's still light on the content and light on the story, but the mechanics are set. They've got the game working, and it is amazing. I've been totally addicted to this game. It's a little bit more than just your standard survival city builder type thing. Nearly there. There we go.
I
Right.
mean, it really is just a hut.
Yeah.
Kind
we've
of pales
just-
in comparison to your town hall.
Right, let's employ some people.
Ah, Dylan Hal.
Yeah, so they can get working. Now, we need more resources before we can do anything. This will give us lumber and metal, but we're going to need masonry as well. So there is somewhere up there masonry, metal, lumber and miscellaneous. There's somewhere over, what's that? Metal, lumber, batteries. It must be a vehicle. There's some more stuff over there. There's something down there.
What vehicle has lumber in it?
If it's a truck, it'll have like lumber structures. What's this? Is that a dead person?
It's a root. Oh no! It's people.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely people.
Some people didn't make it, I'm afraid. In fact,
What do you mean they didn't make it?
Let's have a look. So
they couldn't.
no, they died already. So let's see.
Emily Leahy died of old age without anybody caring for them.
And someone else died of old
Alden
age.
Kuruskus died of old age too.
Is that both? I'm assuming that's the only two.
Yeah.
Yes, so they're the two people that have died so far. Can you still read it up there, Mia? Or is it too fuzzy?
I can still read it up there.
Okay, we'll keep that up there then.
In the meantime, Lieutenant Lucan would like to have some clarification on the expectations for stream length here. How long do you like them, Sal?
Well, we'll stream until either the computer crashes, which might be quite shortly because it's quite warm and it's been switched on while we've been having dinner, or for a few hours maybe, or don't know. We don't know yet. I mean, it's gone 10 o'clock, so I don't think we'll be up much past midnight.
Hold
so...
the phone!
What?
Say hello to the spotted cow.
Hello, Spotted Cow.
And a good mood to you too.
Right, we are going to go and...
There she goes.
Look at those legs go on Olive.
Well,
So
we can't
Olive
make it look
is...
like you, so you're Olive now. That's embarrassing, really, if you think of where the name came from.
We've got some medicine. Let's... I can't remember where it came from.
That literally happened like less than 3 hours ago.
Oh, there goes Olive. Let's follow Olive.
The pizza face woman.
Yeah, I can't remember why we...
What do you mean you can't remember?
I can't remember how we
pizza
came
face
up with
woman?
Olive, though.
We tried to think of something that sounds like pizza, and we thought olives. That's something that some people
I
put on
remember.
pizza.
Oh no, I was shouting out names, wasn't I? And Olive just stuck.
Yes.
Okay, right. There's some essential things we need because we've got all these people here. Probably these are our needs. So we need water, food, medicine, housing, and entertainment. If the levels drop down below, well, as these are the average of all of our people. As the levels start to drop, that means the average is dropping, but any individual person has their own needs, which don't necessarily, like, so these are the averages.
This one wants blood.
So this one is averagely short on water at the moment.
Well, it could be blood. It's
But
very
if
dark for
any
water.
one of them drops down low enough, they're probably all about the same at the moment. But yeah, anyone drops low enough and they start dying of a lack of stuff. So let's start off by getting some water collectors in, I think. We'll put in a dew collector. Oh no, what are we short of? Oh, lumber. Okay. So we can get lumber from that telegraph pole that's nearby.
Oh, can we
There it
send
is.
you off again?
Yeah. We can send me off again.
We want to see that. Stream chat really likes you doing that. Zoom in. you ran into the pole. You're stuck in the pole. Now, Lieutenant Lucan says, do I need to read that out?
Hang on.
You have found a special item. While searching this ruin, you discovered a rare item that can boost your ability. Move over to see what you found. You found...
It's a mid-sized backpack. This will come in handy for carrying items.
Well, that's obvious.
I can't see what the rest of it says. It's too fuzzy.
Elimini Mega.
Allowing something the town leader's inventory size. Increases the town leader's inventory size.
Now, Lieutenant Lucan says,
nice.
it seems our experience to replicate powers of capital superhero The Flash has been successful.
Right, let's go drop off again.
Spotted Cow says, olive on pizza, ew. It prefers pineapple.
Yeah, I prefer pineapple.
Speaking of olive, Potato really wants to know about olive. So Sal, tell us, what's this olive about?
You're going to have to do that while I build, I'm afraid, because I've kind of got to concentrate just a tiny little bit on the game.
Well, oh, that's alright. We'll do it as soon as you're less busy. What's this?
This is a water collector, so this collects dew.
No offence, but there's snow everywhere.
Oh, look.
David Sherrington died from diarrhea. What? Why
So
so
did-
many people die of diarrhea?
How do you literally just shit yourself to death?
I'm pretty sure Boris, if he were here, would tell us stories about this.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he would.
There's one
Shall
of
I
them.
wake him up?
Don't touch him, he's smelly.
Zoom back in. Where was the stink coming from there?
His
Oops.
pelvis.
Look,
It's coming from his pelvis.
Maybe it's underneath his pelvis. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't touch him, please. I understand now why you don't want to use the snow around you for water collection. People poop in that. And
Right.
die.
We've got some people going to work on that. Now, can we build we want to build some food collecting stuff as well. That's kind of really important.
Oh.
So a greenhouse would be great. Yes,
How
we've got
do you
enough.
get anything to grow in here?
We put a greenhouse in.
Yeah, that's... No, I didn't. I think
We
of
need
that.
to save...
In the meantime, Potato says, I love all pizza equally. Oh, trust me, I'm pretty sure if you give Apple enough time, he finds a pizza that you wouldn't love.
Yeah, as
Right,
evident
go
today.
for there then.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't love this olive pizza we had.
No.
Nobody does.
We could serve some up, see what he thinks.
Also, apparently, Sal's gone sweaty tryhard.
It just takes a little bit of concentration, otherwise, because you see how fast people start dying.
Spotted Cow wants to know, who are the voices in the background? I am Mir, still.
Oh, someone else has just died from diarrhea.
Oh, that's good. In the meantime, hello, my dear esteemed guest. What is your name, friend?
Good afternoon, Mia.
Yes, that's me.
Yes,
What?
I am Apple.
Hello, Apple. It's great to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me on this show. It's more awkward looking into your eyes doing this.
Oh, God, please stop. I just realised that.
Mia, would you just like to point out what's just happened?
Majorie Goldberry caught the plague from a corpse.
Yeah.
Why did she touch it? Don't
So-
tell me they're getting frisky with the diarrhea, guys.
Oh my God. I really hope not.
So to tell the newcomers to stream, what we are live streaming from the Nid's holiday home, the Niddaway home. So we've got one microphone set up between a bunch of us at the moment. So the audio quality's not great, but it does allow us to do a bit of streaming and for you guys to join in and for us to just say hello. Boris is here with us, but he's gone to bed because he's just flown in from Australia and he's jet lagged to hell.
I'm
Right.
impressed that he's still alive.
Indeed. I think we really should build a toilet so that people can take their diarrhea elsewhere.
Speaking of the diarrhea, Lieutenant Lucan says that with all the diarrhea cases around, we have proof that olive pizza is not safe.
We'll drop that there. Let's go build.
Potato has had spinach pizza and enjoyed it. He doesn't think that there's any bad pizza out there. I don't know. Apple, my dear friend, welcome to the show. It's good
Hi.
to have you here.
I'm back. Hey.
Yes, great. He never left.
Oh, these
really.
are our
Oh, sorry.
engineers.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, look, that one's got 4 legs.
No, that's just 2 people once. Apple, please
Yeah.
suggest a disgusting ingredient for a pizza.
Maybe I could get a photo, and then you could put it on a Discord and have a look. Which is not necessarily a pizza.
So you put the woman on the pizza. There you go, Potato. Would you love a human flesh pizza?
Alright, we can...
Especially flesh from the olive woman.
We can build one more thing.
Oh, we had somebody die of old age.
Aww. Right, I'd like to get a bit more food going.
Oh, I see why you have so many
Not
people
enough
die of
resources.
diarrhea. You actually didn't have a latrine up
No,
until
no,
now.
building a toilet now.
So they all just died because they pooped their pants. It wasn't specifically diarrhea.
No, it's because they're...
I would die of embarrassment. I pooped my pants. Better die now.
Right, is there anything that we can build that we need quickly? That we can make with such a small amount? I don't think there is. No, right, so we'll go collect more materials.
The really important question is, where have they been shitting?
Well, I think the problem
we
is
have
that they've been shitting in their drinking water.
Oh no!
What do you mean they've been doing that?
What kind of people are you taking on this expedition?
Well, to be fair, she had some very well-mannered engineers come along with her in the bunker.
But these are the
And then some weird random guys just came along with you and shouted.
they just think, that's drinking water. It'll do.
Well, I don't understand how they do that. She just built a tower. The water collects like on the top floor. How do
Impressively. Or slinging used underwear straight
Well,
up.
no, the water
This
tower
is the
isn't...
apocalypse.
The water tower isn't producing anything yet. We're having to drink from the...
So they're doing it in the bottles.
No, we haven't got any bottled water either. They're having to...
What do we have?
Nothing.
Oh, well,
So
that's depressing.
that's the problem. They're probably eating the snow at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
people pooping and that too.
Yeah, if they're not boiling it up, they could be...
Yeah.
We turn to poop really quickly.
Oh, what's that?
A new social issue has occurred. Check the town hall on a willow lady has enslaved an unemployed citizen. What? A willow? Calm the hell down. What do you use it for? You don't even have a house for privacy around here. Do they just go to the latrine for this? I mean, they could now. Smells of diarrhea in there, but, some people... Anyway, Lieutenant Lucan says, so the knit already has an apple and a potato and a melon, don't forget a melon.
Yeah.
And a spider,
I
man.
think we will get a crematorium going pretty quickly to try and
Already?
cut down on some of the...
To produce some diarrhea fumes for everyone to enjoy. That's going to be something. Lieutenant Lucan wants to know, are you building some sort of superhero team? Sal.
What? Here?
You have an apple and a melon and a potato. Are you building a superhero team? It's a very weird one if you...
really crap Avengers.
Well, isn't that what your killer apple thing is about? Being an Avenger?
No, it was just...
You avenge prematurely.
Everything's premature.
Oh, lack of employment is causing social unrest.
Oh. Potato says...
Oh no, look what's happened.
What happened? Noah James Shates, murdered Zach Moore.
Zach Moore.
What did they do?
He murdered him.
You need some laws.
Oh yeah, I guess that, but...
Public hanging for him.
That can be arranged.
Can it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Potato says that's quite effective. You can have an outhouse and a coffin in one box. The Spotted Cow says there are no bad pizzas, only bad toppings.
Oh, good call, good call.
No. I can snip some toenails into the pizza dough. You make me do that. It's your fault.
Right, let's get some of these unemployed people
Potato
working
really
in
wants to see the pizza
crematorium.
woman.
Oh,
Not now.
Okay, yeah.
We can't afford that now.
Right, this will help to keep the plague down because we'll go and burn the dead bodies around the place.
Yeah, people should stop going around poking them. It's really unhealthy.
We could get a town hall built maybe
I
to
thought
try
we
and...
had the town hall. It's
No,
this tiny house.
that's just a storage place.
Oh.
I was under the impression as well that was
No, that's just somewhere where we could dump our stuff. Right, but I'm going to build a town hall right next to the... let's have it facing us. We'll make this the sort of front of our city, I think.
Oh, this looks like a...
Actually, before I do, let's have a look around and decide what's the orientation of our build going to be. So there's our little starting point. And actually, I'm thinking we'll probably go that way. It's going to be like a Y shape, isn't it? So maybe we should have this orientation. As we're looking at it now, will be sort of the front. Right.
All right.
Town hall. Let's get the town hall in over here. See how... There we go.
The spot counts as Mia's favourite pizza has naked spider women on top. No.
What?
No, I'm scared of spiders and women.
Yeah, women
and
are
nakedness.
scary.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad they're none present.
Dropping.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah, there are no obvious women here.
did you just assume my gender?
Well, no, I assumed you're non-gender. You know, I assumed what you're not.
Oh, okay, right.
Does that make it worse? It's not.
Oh.
Who knows?
Right, if we get...
I should know.
Yeah.
If we
I
get
took a
some...
course.
If we get some people now working in the town hall, they
Is that
will...
the town hall?
That's the town hall. Mia, this is like... We're making it out of scraps that we found in nearby derelict buildings.
Well, I'm impressed that you found a door.
Yeah. We made it out of a bit of lumber that we found. Look, we've even managed to get a little portico over it.
Sport councillors, don't eat the brown snow, please.
That's a good call.
And Lieutenant Lucan has a quote from the majority of your town's population. Guess I'll die.
Would you like to see the kinds of issues that we're going to face and what we can do about it? Or shall I wait until we can start actually doing something about it? Do you want the spoiler?
No, let's wait until we can actually do something
Okay,
about it.
because at the moment there's nothing, we can't actually act on anything, because what we're going to do, we can't execute anyone unless we build an execution centre.
Oh, let's make that our priority. We have to kill
I
someone.
agree.
Well, just right now, as you can see, our water is dropping quite
Like, for
rapidly,
example,
and so's our food.
Emmanuel Livy definitely needs to be killed. Like, right now. How dare she catch the plague?
She's going to die, don't worry, she will do that herself.
Well,
Yeah,
She's
but she
spread the
needs to
plague.
do it right now.
Not enough resources. What do we need? We need masonry. Okay?
That's a valuable question. Can she spread the plague by
Yeah.
herself?
Not until she dies.
Well, let's just burn her now.
Yeah, might as well. Better
Right,
safe
let's
than
go
sorry.
get
am I right?
some resources.
Potato suggesting that Apple could send the pizza woman a private message. For that, we'd first need to take a photo, which we can't while we're
Yeah.
streaming.
I'll do it as soon as I can. And then
He'll
I'll send
forget.
it to you. Yeah, I will.
So our population here, we've got 75 people still alive at the moment.
You've got really
Oh,
flat
look.
feet. Like, look at this.
That's what I was
Oh.
saying. It's like a
Yeah,
duck.
I know.
Oh!
A messenger arrives. While you are hard at work, a small group of strangers
Enters the town.
enters the town. You've seen many unusual people since leaving the bunker, but this group stands out. The other citizens seem nervous of them and keep their distance. It appears the strangers are slaves, as their eyelids have been removed and their wrists are shackled together. Yet they appear confident, even arrogant. They claim to be the voice of the
True ruler.
true ruler, and tell you, this is not your land. The true ruler of this area has one law. All settlements that...
Seek to grow above 200 souls.
I thought it said suck. Seek to grow above 200 souls or last a full 3 years will be considered a threat. They must submit. Well, that's a bit late if you wait that long. Might as well snuff them out now. This is all they will tell you. You try to invite them in, but they simply walk back into the wasteland and fade away. Whee! That's them fading away. Your people are alarmed. There have been rumours of a tyrant out there far away. Perhaps you will meet this person one day.
Let's make an example of them.
Let's give him diarrhea.
Give him diarrhea.
That's gonna show him. So far, diarrhea has been 100% fatal.
Yeah.
What about stream diarrhea?
Stream diarrhea?
Yes. Contracting diarrhea whilst on stream.
Oh, I thought you meant like it just comes out in the stream.
Do you know, I was just thinking we probably shouldn't be shouting because, like, the neighbours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've got neighbours.
Oh, for crying out loud. And it is 11.
Yeah. Someone else has died of plague, although our numbers have gone up.
What?
So we've now got 81 people in our settlement. That's because some locals have followed us. What is wrong with
What
that
is
person?
that?
A child.
Oh yeah, it must be a child.
Oh god, it's creepy looking. Why is it like ice white?
Can we give it diarrhea?
Are you trying to find like a pure form of diarrhea to inject people with? So that it just gives it to them instantly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, let's get some more food built. Food being here. I've got for another
Lucan says the
greenhouse.
worst kind of pizza is when they just bring you some bread with some melted cheese that they microwave for 2 minutes. And he's also suggesting naked spider lady dipped in pizza. And why build extermination center? Use targeted diarrhea.
That's an idea.
We can't target the diarrhea yet.
Oh,
It spreads randomly.
just murder anybody who looks a bit ill.
That's awfully far away.
Oh, we lost some people.
Spot
Oh,
Cow
yeah.
says, "Oh, you got the plague? Please go on, take a nap in this heated room. It's nice and cozy. Don't mind the flames. They're there for heating too." I'm too loud.
Oh, here we go.
Annabelle Emmanuel Livy, a vegetarian, is refusing to eat meat and work at any livestock farm.
This is a new social issue.
Oh, well, let's
Jude's
burn her.
died of diarrhea. Someone else died of old age. Someone's died of the plague. Hopefully we'll get less plague deaths now. You notice that diarrhea has dropped a bit because...
Potato says it's a ghost child. You should consume it for more power. Don't eat the child. It has diarrhea in it.
I would like to get another latrine going so that we get less diarrhea deaths, though. Can
I
we...
think that's a
Ooh.
sentence I'll be hearing today.
Ever really?
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Also, as these citizens, it wouldn't be instill confidence when one of the first few things you make is an infirmary to burn people.
Say hello to Wilson Wonderbart.
Hello, Silent Assassin.
Also say hello to CSST form.
Oh, hang on, what's this?
The imposing side of the town hall has discouraged a citizen from enacting a social issue.
Oh, right, okay.
Ah, so somebody didn't resort to slavery. Nice.
Or whatever. We've had another murder, though.
Well, we stopped slavery, but murders are still going.
Right, let's go and help the engineers build that. Meanwhile...
CSST form says they're all going to die. Well, of diarrhea, obviously.
We're kind of hoping we'll be able to keep more of them alive than we would have if they'd have not had us.
Fair point.
We are the saviours of these people. Have I
We've
got enough?
A lot of murders going on suddenly.
They do get really anxious when they don't have a job.
Ah.
Let's see if we can get another greenhouse in. No.
So as a
I need
form
more
of
masonry.
recreational hobby, they just murder someone?
I think of it more as tension.
They tension someone to death.
In fact, I'm gonna get doing that first.
Oh no, they tenderize
The engineers
them.
can... Yeah, so we've got engineers, so they're going to carry on building that while we go collect something. So we also have people who We've got the scavenger hut that we built. We've got 4 scavengers who are going out collecting materials for us as well. But we are by far and away the fastest, most efficient builder and resource gatherer.
Yeah, we can see that. Sound Assassin wants to know what happened to 2 Point Hospital.
Oh, that's Thursday.
Item.
Right, we've got an even bigger backpack.
Can we wear them both at the same time? Like one in the front, one in the back? No? Okay.
Together, we've got more inventory space than we had before. Which is good, so now we can get some more salvaging going on. Alright, so we've now got slots. We've got 25 slots available.
CSSD
some
form
food
wants to
and some
know.
weapons.
Wants to know, are you saving these people or just prolonging their miserable existence?
Well, we kind of...
We're pulling them together so that diarrhea can spread faster.
Oh, it's not picking up my... Let's go.
Whoa,
there we go.
Whoa. Our population just grew quickly.
Well, we've just had another group of people join us.
Oh, so they're not making more ghost children?
No.
Because I see a larger proportion of ghost children around.
We can actually help the population to breed.
Say hello to another NPC.
Hello, NPC. Right, let's just get off of that. Yeah, so I would like to build at least one more greenhouse.
Potato suggesting what the neighbours are currently hearing. Kill them all, olives are bed, murder with diarrhea. We need to find a way to stop them from shitting so much.
That's not too bad, okay.
I'm really self-conscious about being loud now. I'm worried they're going to throw us out tomorrow.
Yeah, we got more people died of plague.
Did you say hello to another NPC?
I did say hello to another NPC.
Wow.
Yeah.
Potato wants you to build a brother.
Build a what?
Build a brother.
Brothel.
Oh, a brothel.
No. This is brother.
No. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Lack of employment is causing social issues. Oh, a new social issues has occurred.
Is it social issues?
Oh.
Danny Children has been spotted engaging in homosexual acts.
Okay.
That's a social issue just right there. Very backwards thinking.
Surely there needs to be 2 people for that. He couldn't have been doing it by himself.
Hold on. I can... What? Guess who spotted him?
He turned himself in.
What? No. He was committing social acts, homosexual of nature, but someone else spotted him, who was the target of his homosexual acts. Like, like someone just bent down, then this Danny Children guy ran up, and he just what are you doing? I saw that.
Oh, hang on, what was that?
Katie Pavla, a drug user, has taken medicine from the storehouse for personal consumption.
That must be an
death by
existing...
diarrhea, immediately.
Yeah.
Right, let's get some more people to work. That will help them.
Another NPC's confused. You're streaming on a Monday.
Yeah. It's a random holiday stream. Right, how much stuff have we got? Is that 0? It is 0. We're going to need yet more masonry.
Sound Assassin is worried that this test stream is turning into an actual stream.
Well, yeah. You know, yeah. Is that a thing?
Sound Assassin wants to know.
Oh, look, these people here that are out there. I think they're coming to join us. Yeah, look, see, they're arriving from the wilderness.
Oh, they bring diarrhea to us.
Let's just have a quick look. That's a 7-year-old female
She doesn't look 7.
She's Sikh.
This place to make it go. Yeah, I really want to join him because only people have just been dying of diarrhea so far.
Well, they want in on the action.
Well, these were probably people who were dying in the hills.
Homosexuals here.
So they've heard that we've got a storehouse and they're coming to see if we can save them.
No,
this is someone who's homeless.
They A have homosexuals and B
Right.
diarrhea.
Right.
That goes very well
You don't
together.
want to use. No.
There you go, let's see. Shall we find an adult?
And then, if they die during the process, you automatically poke them and get the plague.
No, you're definitely
Alright.
poking them either
So,
way.
You get the plague.
A firm poke.
So, this is a 52-year-old female, Violet Muller, who's arriving. She's Sikh. What was her? She's unemployed and she's homeless. Yeah, we know that. She's got nothing in her inventory.
Of course she is.
Well, you know, she's joining our town, and so at the moment she hasn't got a job. So let's see how she survived the bomb. She was working for the... Oh, yeah, she was working in the military. That's how she survived. Favourite colour is purple. Her favourite pre-war song was Lose Yourself by Eminem. The favourite thing about life now is the glorious town leader. That's me, Olive. Greatest fear is surgery without anaesthetic. Yeah, I got that. She was a flight attendant before the war. A physical quirk, she bites her nails.
Flight attendants.
Yeah.
Actually, my great auntie was a flight attendant in the RAF.
The RAF get it easy. Okay, just screw them anyway. They get everything.
Because my great uncle was a pilot, and that's how they met.
Secondly,
She feels guilty.
are you making a bit of a cult?
Well,
the glorious leader.
not yet.
Okay, so it might go that way.
We're not really cultish yet.
Okay. Can we? Get there?
We need masonry.
Do you have the option to?
We kind of can talk to people about their beliefs and maybe, should we say, persuade them?
Right. Okay.
Persuade them to think about their beliefs.
I mean,
Let's go follow Olive again.
The Sound Assassin wants to know if your character was modelled after you.
Not really. You don't get that much choice. I've just realised our storehouse was full when we came back, so actually we've got a lot of stuff. I don't need to go collect more, I just need to drop what we've got. So these must be our scavengers picking up from that pole there. That's why we've got lumber and metal. Right,
in response to our diarrhea lubrication thing, both Potato and the Spotted Cow saying ew. And they're glad that Tammy isn't here for this.
Oh, right. What are we going to do? Now, if I drop off...
Lieutenant Lucan wants to know, can we bar people from entering our town, like, for example, because we don't appreciate their music choice?
Yes, we can exile people for whatever, for various reasons. Right, I'm just thinking... We've got a problem. Our storehouse is full, and the things that I need to build a new storehouse are in my inventory. So, rather than destroy a lot of stuff...
Can't you just build something smaller, and then...
That will partly empty the... No, I'm afraid. I think because we've got nothing that. Let's see if we've got anything we can do without. Well, that tinned food is about to disappear. That would give me 1 slot. I need about 3 slots to build another storage thing. We could get rid of some lumber. I'm really going to want that lumber, though.
Potato wants you to exile all the children.
Well, we kind of want the children because we need more workers in the end. I am going to have to get rid of some lumber, I'm afraid.
But you have 45 of them.
Yeah, so I'm going to get rid of 10 lumber. We'll just destroy it. And that'll give me room then to empty a bit more of my inventory. And hopefully I'll drop off the masonry. Yeah, that'll give us enough now to build another storehouse. Let's just see. So I would like to build the storehouse a little bit away from this one. So that people who are working maybe up here can... I've got a storehouse near them. Let's turn it that way around.
No offence, but from the blueprint, the storehouse looks nicer than your town hall.
It's bigger. We've only got 3 engineers left, so 2 have died already. We're seeing less people die of diarrhea and stuff, though.
A shame. They'll be missed. They were like a staple, the spirit animal of your community. You should erect a statue of just someone dying of diarrhea.
Killed over with a spray coming out.
I mean, diarrhea is a huge killer because you die of dehydration.
Yeah.
So if you've had enough water
There's been
supply,
another murder.
if you had enough water supply, you could keep this going forever.
Oh, hang on. Who's that? Citizen Jose Ashton is no longer feeling suicidal. Okay, someone's got a bit more hope. Alright, this will increase our... Good. So, now we should be able to drop off more stuff. How are we doing? Yes, so we've got a bit more masonry now. I could tell everybody to just go out and get masonry. But we're doing alright for the moment, so I think I'll let them just gather what they can get. So, what should we build now? Right, we're going to need more food. Let's see. So the if we have a look at the dew collector, as soon as it's no dew. You know, it's in
Dew.
Dew.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, well, I was worried for a second there. I mean, we already have the oven over there.
Oh dear. Let's have a look at food. Which was the first one we built? Was that one, I think? I think we might have... Ooh, if we just drop some food off, and that's as much as we've got, people are going to start dying of starvation soon. And they are going to die. They're going to be dying of food and water right now. And it's going to be a while before we start dropping off more water. Right, but let's get some more food going first, I think. So we'll do a livestock ranch because although it takes 60 days to do anything, it does produce much more food than a greenhouse does.
Sam Assassin is asking, are we playing this from the sofa on the big screen?
We are!
It's not a big screen, it's a projection.
It is a big screen though.
Well, I suppose.
It's a bit hunt the pixel at times. So Apple can't actually hear the game sound, so you can't hear the music.
Do you
It's
want
very, very atmospheric. I've actually turned down... Oh, do you know, I just thought we could. It makes it even more interesting when... Yeah.
So, yeah, it's very cool.
So now we'll start getting a bit of wind and stuff. Oh, food just jumped up a tiny little bit.
That didn't fix our water problem.
Have I got it on pause?
Yes,
Oh,
you
I have got it on pause. I thought I just unpaused it. Oh yeah, look at food going up.
Food's more consistent now.
Potato says it's a big screen and yet we can't read the message in game.
No, it's a bit fuzzy because of the way we have it. It's very difficult to adjust things like the zoom. We've just actually dropped off water. Oh, there we go.
Oh, just in time.
Just
yeah.
in time. Although, because this is an average, that means that some citizens are going to be really low. Someone's died of diarrhea, so we do need more toilets. But we're up to 90 people.
I'm not
Oops.
sure if building more latrines is going to fix the problem.
It will fix the problem of...
No. Latrines are not the answer to diarrhea. That's just fighting the symptom of pooping yourself in the streets.
Do you want to read?
Without latrines, citizens will be forced to urinate and defecate in the streets. This will cause diseases and eventually diarrhea, and one of the biggest killers in third world conditions.
So we currently provide clean sanitation for 50 people. That's 54% of the total population. Build more latrines to increase this coverage.
I feel like that's not how diarrhea latrines
I
both of them work.
I think it actually is. As long as you have... It doesn't have to be fancy, but even if you've just got pit latrines compared to nothing, then it stops you dying.
Lieutenant Lucan would like to have the game play the 2-point hospital death sound anytime there is a diarrhea death.
Right, how's our resources
Silent
looking?
Assassin has to leave.
Oh, good night, Silent Assassin.
Also, you wanted to know where you put the keyboard and mouse. On a small table in front of her.
Yep.
And spotted cows demanding more water.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea, actually. Let's put water in first, then latrines. So, more water. We'll tuck a water collector in here. And then we'll get another latrine in here. Oh, we need to go fix that. So what happens is the buildings degrade over time. And this one's near collapse. So as soon as I've got that built, I think before I start building this one, I'm going to go repair this. We can get people to do all of this for us. Like I can build a building centre so that we get more builders, train people to be builders. We can build a repair centre so that people will go out and repair the buildings. But right now, I kind of just need more food, more water, sort of more of all the things. I mean, people are going to start dying of lack of entertainment soon.
Build some sort of accommodation for these people.
Yeah, they're going to be dying of lack of housing.
We haven't built them any housing yet.
No, nothing.
Potato doesn't envy the crematorium staff, given your number of diarrhea deaths.
Yeah. Let's speed this up a touch. So it's a pretty bleak game.
Apparently a cow needs 60 to 100 litres of water a day.
Wow. Right, let's get people working there.
Lexi Jones died of diarrhea.
Build that.
Never gets old.
So you can see here we're repairing it. The state of the building is getting better. And it doesn't take any resources to rebuild. Our engineers are actually getting on with building the latrines. So that's quite happy with that. We've now got more water. We've got more food. So I think it's going to take time for this lot to start producing enough, but I think I'm happy with where we are on that. How are we doing on materials? Okay, in that case, the thing that I really do want to build next is actually some defences, because as you spotted, as the message told us, there's some pretty bad people around town. So I would like something that is gonna... Oh, perfect. So if we put that there, we can go build a guard tower. I mean, we'll need to make weapons and all kinds for it, but at least if I get a guard tower in, I can see what the coverage is going to be, and I can start making sure that as I place the buildings, it's within range of a guard tower. We can worry about making stuff for the guard tower a little bit later. Let's just pause for a second. and have a look around at what we've got. So we've probably got water under control. We've probably got food under control. We've got nothing to sort out medicine or housing, but it looks like culture is our next biggest issue. We really need to sort that out. So let's start off by putting in something. A theatre. Let's give the people a theatre. Actually, let's just highlight the coverage.
Sure, you don't have a home, but hey,
Yeah,
experience
they
some
can.
culture.
They can go and get warm inside a theatre, can't they?
You're just gonna have people squatting in there.
That's fine. I don't care what they do in there.
I do.
Right, so I'm not going to man the guard to actually. I'm gonna say don't do that. Go repair that first. You can leave the engineers to do the building works.
Are you the only one who can fix stuff?
At the moment, yeah. Until we train some people, until we build a repair shack, we're the only people who can fix stuff. So we have to do all of the maintenance at the moment.
Willow Lay again has enslaved an unemployed citizen again.
We've got to start doing something about that.
How many does she need?
What's she doing with them, though? That's the question.
I don't know, just use them as housing?
Just have like bent over, she sleeps underneath them.
She's desperate.
Maybe she gets them to build little holes in the, like little igloos in the snow for her. Snow holes. Or maybe she's got a job and she's sending the people to work for her.
The spotted cow points out that there's a mad spotted cow somewhere in the wild, and then says moo bar. Also, Lieutenant Lucan says, enemy approaching. Guard dies of diarrhea. Enemies are very confused. A side note, say hello to Ziron.
Hello, Ziron. We've
Who
not
says
seen you for a
hello
while.
to me and hello to Sal, but not hello to Apple. Hello, Apple. Welcome to a show.
What am I going to say? Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to look at you.
No, yeah. I'm going to stare at you, though.
Oh, no. I'm really uncomfortable now. He's staring at me. Welcome to our show. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello. Thank you for having me once again.
No, not once again,
No,
friend.
I'm saying it again.
It's great that you're still here.
Yes. I'm not dead of diarrhea, just quite yet.
We're working on that.
Yes, you are.
Not me specifically. I
You
don't
fed
have
me.
it. Yeah, fair point.
Okay, what else can we build? How much stuff have we got? Only
Say hello
a
to
little.
Tammy.
Hello, Tammy.
We should stop our talk about diarrhea.
Yeah, there is definitely some ew moments going on.
Well, to be fair, a lot of people Sal employs die of diarrhea. There's nothing we can do about that. It's Sal's fault.
I think what I'll do now is I'll go out on another collecting mission. Alright, let's go.
Off she goes.
Off we go. Someone's still catching plague, but
I
someone's
won't be
no
like that, but
longer...
your pelvis kind of looks like a gherkin with two tooth sticks. Just waggling.
Well, you know, radiation, the war, the bomb. I mean,
Frog
we're all
feeds.
starving and stuff, so...
Also, there are only two government-approved hairstyles, the mullet and the shortcut.
Yeah. Right, we're getting some masonry, that's good.
Oh, is that an enforcement?
We've got a bit of bottled water too.
In response to your diarrhea problem, Tammy says, it's okay, shit happens.
Very good. Gonna need to whiz over here so I can see where we're dropping stuff.
Potato wants to know when Apple's going to stream. Is Sal not good enough for you? Wow, we're offended.
Yeah, that's rude, isn't
Yeah,
it?
now he's never going to stream just because you asked.
I would actually really love to start streaming again. I
Yeah.
just don't have the time.
Well, you probably will over... Right,
I will a lot,
yeah.
It's just like Boris. As soon as he respawns,
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, look, someone's died because their basic needs were too low. Ooh, that's a bit zoomed in.
Spotted Cow says it doesn't have diarrhea, so it is not afraid to die. Yet. Diarrhea can strike at the most unexpected moments.
Alright, I think I'm going to need to build a repair shack next so that we're not having to run around and do all of the donkey work.
Ziron has a question for you, Sal. What would you do if Ziron was suddenly chosen to be the commander of a space armada? Probably go on about your day as usual.
Yep.
You see a town. Lieutenant Lucan describes a scene in your town. A town citizen with a shirt that says "No Fear" walks by, stands there. Then diarrhea passes by, and the shirt now says "One Fear." How does diarrhea just pass by?
Just a walking lump of shit.
What was I repairing? Was it this?
No, I'm not going to read that out, Spotted Cow.
I've just seen what he said.
Yeah. I'm not. Rewarding people. Minty needs to do his deeds. I don't give out freebies. I have got a weird pact with Minty. For every Steam machine he releases, I'm releasing an episode of the Bird Dating Simulator.
Ah, okay.
Luckily, Minty has decided to have children.
Well, no, he had children before,
Yeah, but he has them actively now.
Yes.
He's pursuing them.
There's somebody here.
Whoa, backtrack a little bit. He's not pursuing children.
Are you sure?
Yeah, in every sense, he's not pursuing children.
Well, he's trying to get.
Yes.
I think what you're trying to say is he wants to have sex with people.
What?
Yeah.
No,
and he's putting a lot
that.
of effort into that.
And he's doing quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if we're allowed to talk about it.
Right, let's.
Hang
on.
I'm just going to send him a message now saying congrats.
Oh, okay, sorry. So I got that wrong.
What?
Not Ziron is appointed the commander of a space armada. You are.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Can I have it?
Oh, do you know what? Where's my crematorium?
Are you going to finish eating that space armada?
I think I am going to put the hospital up here. And I've got a reason for this, and that's because when people die in the hospital, they have a tendency to throw them out the door. Can I fit it? So I would like it reasonably close to the crematorium, but I don't think I can get it there, so I'll have to put it up here.
I think I might have offended Ziron by asking if you finish eating your space armada. He seems a bit surprised. Also, the Spotted Cow is saying this stream is going to the shit today.
Very good. Yeah, there. I think that's as close as I can get to the crematorium, which is all the way up there. But I'll have to do...
So what was this again, what we're building?
We're building a hospital now, because look at the medicine.
Ah. I'm not sure if that's going to fix it.
Well,
medicine
you've
just
said
doesn't
that...
materialise in a hospital. That's not where medicine grows.
We can do something about medicine. Well, it's healthcare. Our healthcare is very low.
Ah, yeah, that explains a lot.
Now,
Tammy's asking you to break out the Pepto.
The pep talk to...
No, Pepto. P-E-P-T-O.
Oh, yeah, that's
What?
like... For upset stomachs, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
And diarrhea. Someone's been murdering again.
Stuff.
Oh. Is it like something you insert?
You drink it.
Oh.
It's a really
Insert.
Pink gloop which you drink.
Ew. Whee.
You don't insert it. I suppose you do, just down your throat, not
Yeah.
anywhere else.
I would not imply
Well, you did have a syringe that you were kind of...
inserting into your mouth. Yes, I know.
Oh, okay, right.
All right, so the repair people are going to go repair the greenhouse, so I don't need to worry about that.
But the spotted cow reminds you that you need 2 more latrines.
Oops. Yeah, I do. I just get the... because the hospital's so close to built... Oh no, what was that?
Lily Jeffers has just devoured the fresh corpse of Sky Bauer. 26 citizens were distressed by this and need to take time off to recover.
Distressed
just
is putting it
ate
quite
it.
lightly.
Well, yeah,
Right, let's get some people working. Let's see. Yep, someone's going to work at least.
I can see that. Like I walk into the room, see her eating that person, and I think, yeah, I have an excuse now to take 2 works, 2
Yeah.
weeks of paid holiday.
No, it's now I am distressed. That's the only emotion.
Right, we want metal and masonry ideally, because what I want to do now is to build some housing, and we need metal. We're all right for lumber.
I wonder if I can use that excuse for
there?
Sal's work.
Oh,
As
it's
in,
empty.
I just walk in to her and say, "Yeah, I just watched Gary eat Janice from accounting. I
have
need
to
2
save
weeks of
this.
pay."
You have to make it happen, though.
Masonry and metal over there.
Well,
Let's
that's a
go
bit
get
difficult. Janice
Give me
is
some
no
bath
longer in
salts.
accounting. She
Oh.
moved to HR. It's a bit... I'll have a word
Oh,
with the accounting people.
oh.
Citizens have started raising families in your town.
it. See the town hall stats for information.
So
So-
we're making our own ghost children now.
Yeah, now that we have a hospital, people are going to start having babies.
Tammy's suggesting that instead you should build a lunatic asylum. You know, given that you have people eating each other. Oh yeah, and the spotted cow says, go send the cannibal to the hospital. There's loads of fresh corpses about.
Oh God!
Well, that's the thing actually, is that the cannibals are eating the corpses, and so people are less likely to have plague, although they get very distressed by it. So the social issues.
Does the guy who eats the corpse get plague too?
Ew.
They're just quite happily
If-
standing near the bodies. They just walked over his head.
Well, yeah.
I think if somebody eats an infected corpse, that they can get infected themselves, but the fresh corpses are not infected.
Lieutenant Lucan is wondering if some people in your town already figured out that they can just kill someone and then paint the bottom of their pants brown to get away with murder.
Okay, so now that we've got a hospital, let's have a look at the hospital. Although this building can perform basic medical procedures without access to drugs, having medicine in stock makes it far more effective. We do have one medicine that we've got from somewhere.
Hey everybody, we have this one pill. Share it between us. Everyone gets one lick.
Cut it up into...
What? No, people
So-
just lick it once, then we put it back in the cabin.
We've got quite a lot of food, so we could actually start making medicine.
Oh yeah, good. But our population is still growing.
Oh yeah, and that's a good thing as well, actually.
Zeron says, Mayor, I'll make you Grand Admiral of the Armada and Sal as a captain, and apparently our mission is to occupy the 3rd planet in our solar system. I'll miss and accidentally land on the moon.
Let's just see. Oh no, I wanted to do
miss?
housing.
I don't know, the moon was just kind of in the way.
Come on, just go through it.
Through the moon. Yeah, that's our mission. You know, we land on the moon
Yeah.
and then bore through it to get to Earth. It's going to be better than flying around it.
Yeah, much easier. Fuel economy.
I
Lumber.
always wondered what's at the core
Metal.
of the moon. How
Okay.
many licks does it take to get I just have everyone in the Armada lick the moon.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll work eventually. It's cheese, so... Is licking cheese really eroded that fast? I mean...
Aha, this was
How
a
many
car.
licks does it take to get to the centre of cheese wheel?
Now that is a question we need to answer this week.
Oh,
You found a special item. What is it? A lunchbox.
while searching this ruin, you discovered a rare item that can boost your abilities.
It says that every time.
It's a rusty toolkit containing useful tools. Several useful tools.
Yeah.
It helps town leader repair structures faster.
Nice.
Nice, we'll have that.
I'm struggling with that cheese wheel idea. We could get a really small one and have Boris
Like
start
a baby
looking.
bell.
Well, I'm not sure if the moon would be a baby bell.
Have you ever been?
A fair point. Then again, but wouldn't we need to unsheath the baby bell moon first?
Yeah, it's like a massive wrapper. That's what the greyness is, you know.
Oh, I see. So it's
Uh,
yellow actually.
Yeah,
underneath.
yeah, it is, yeah.
Well, we need to go dig for the
that's
wrap
fine.
thing.
Yeah. Just bring a really large box cutter.
Or maybe
Okay,
small
are
ones.
you ready for the next sort of game thing?
Oh yes. Actually, no. Hold on. Let me catch up on chat, please. So I'm ready to have the reactions of chat read out once we do that. Spoiler says yes. Cannibal. No, we already read that. Potato says, well, I don't think they're disturbed by the fact that someone ate a body, but more by the fact that 100% of our deaths have been poop related and just find it gross.
Oh no, they haven't. We've had
Tammy?
deaths from plague and from murder and all kinds of things.
Well, diarrhea related murder. Well, speaking of killing things, we just killed Tammy's appetite for dinner. She
dear.
is no longer going to make that now. And Lieutenant Lucan wants to know, what sane cannibal would eat a corpse with diarrhea?
A hungry one.
That's true, though.
Zero wants to know, what's the point or the plot of the game?
To survive.
Yeah, basically...
Oh yeah, he missed the start, he missed the opening.
Sal is an engineer from an underground government bunker that survived the atomic apocalypse, and now she has volunteered to go out and prove that it's possible to build a society, that Earth can be rebuilt, to convince her fellow bunker fellas to come out too.
Yep, that's about it.
Oh yeah, people explain that in chat. And Siren can see that happening. Potato says, Mia, you're giggling so hard that it sounds like a gas leak. Wow, thank you. Spotted Cow wants to know if I've smelled the vodka bottle cap again. No, I've not.
Again?
Boris drank all of it,
Yeah.
including the bottle cap. And Zero wants to know who wants a dictatorship in a new society after a nuclear war. Apparently these diarrhea-stricken people.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're ready for the game now.
So, sorting out some housing.
Is that large structure a house?
It is.
It's larger than our town hall. I'm starting to get offended.
This is a luxury tower block.
I don't want to be like that, but in Manchester, the house we're living in is not as tall as the town hall.
No, but there are plenty of luxury tower blocks that are bigger than the town hall.
Yeah, I'm just trying to say.
Oh! Suicidal citizen, Sophie Hughes.
Yeah, has been euthanized at a medical building. What? Okay.
What?
That's cool.
Where was euthanasia involved?
Well, would you like to live with someone who has diarrhea?
That's a good point, yeah. Diarrhea, just give me the bullet at that point. Just end me.
If Melon gets it, just.
I don't want to shit myself to death. Like, I don't want that doing the way I go.
Yeah, Zero. We already have a glorious leader. That's Olive Sal.
Yeah.
Olive Oil Sal. Olive Sal Oil? No.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's have a look at this now. So everybody needs a home to come back and sleep at the end. Sleep in at the end of a hard day. Your house, you have built enough places to rest for 40 citizens, which is 31% of the town population, the total population. The better a shelter is, the more productive they will be the next day. So let's just have a look at how this works. So we've got here Myla. Can't really see what that says.
Myla Ripke.
Yeah, Myla.
Or Rifke.
So she's a 43-year-old female. She's a Mormon.
Her employer is a nose.
No,
none.
None. She's unemployed. So she's currently. I should get something to drink. If there's anything in the storehouse. She's unemployed and she's homeless. But if we have a look at her needs.
Oh goodness, she's dead.
Whoa. There better be something in the
hold on. Diarrhea
storehouse.
dehydrates people.
It does.
She is a diarrhea victim. The
With
sight
her
of her
outfit,
bed.
you don't tell.
Her favourite pre-war song was Happy Happy Joy Joy. She speaks with a lisp and she hates her appearance. She was a full-time.
Appearance too if I put myself.
It's just easy not to wear trousers at this point in this community. Just let it go.
It's a bit
What's
nippy for not
doing?
trousers.
Put a sock over it. Yeah.
She's a woman.
I don't know. Pants with holes?
That's.
That's the only thing I can
Mia, you're kind of shaking everything.
Sorry. Boris was suggesting a flap.
Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Let's stop laughing now. Ziron wants to know. Ziron wants to know if you would watch a scary B movie about iconic scary movie characters having to file their taxes.
Oh.
Filing taxes is very scary by itself. You don't need to have monsters in that.
Oh, look, our average medical healthcare thingy's gone up, but
Our
water is
waters.
dropping really badly. We need to address that right now. Unfortunately, it takes some time for the water to be collected. Can we fit? Yes, we can.
Potato says nothing would be scarier than the B movie.
That's true.
Oh,
I've watched the movie maybe a few times.
If you don't.
Yeah, I know the script somewhat now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
What do you think of Barry B. Benson?
How are we doing?
My favourite. It's my favourite guy. He's my hero. I wake up in the morning because of him, otherwise I would have no purpose.
Well, you could have had diarrhea.
Don't tell me that Barry had diarrhea. Top 10 anime betrayals.
Sorry, I was supposed to laugh this. Apple, you're no longer allowed to make jokes.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to find this funny.
No, you're just shaking everything because you're leaning against the table with the keyboard on and everything. So
Trying.
as you're laughing, it's making everything bounce.
Sport Cow says Mia needs more salt.
Yeah, Mia's a little on the hysterical side tonight, it seems.
Well, excuse me, I'm in good company.
Oh, what's that?
That being a town full of diarrhea-stricken
A
people on
new
Apple.
social issue has occurred. What is it?
Is it diapers? People are
Oh, right, laugh about this one.
Alshi
Mia.
has made the grave decision to abort her child. Why, that's not something you laugh about. What do you mean?
What
She
are you
made the
finding?
grave
I
decision.
think if Boris
Did
was
she?
here, he'd be laughing.
Hold on. Why is it a grave decision? Did she abort the child and then think, actually, I wanted to keep it back?
Don't make me laugh about abortion.
I'm trying not to. Yeah. Can't you just stick it back in, Doctor?
You can't say that.
Well, she would say that.
Now, a grave decision is one that is deadly serious.
Oh, the child had diarrhea. I'm shaking again. I'm sorry.
Did that give you a dead leg, Mia?
No.
I was attempting to.
You need to use a knife.
Right.
Spotted
How
cow's
are
giving me
we
salt.
doing for? Right, we need more latrines to stop the diarrhea,
What would you think?
which hopefully chill Mia out a little bit.
Fair point. What would you think of a movie called Super Ultra Mega Laser Spiders? Not really my thing. Then again, are the spiders made out of lasers? Or the lasers just spider shaped? Both would be scary, really.
Yeah. One would be less scary.
Or maybe it's the spider that just shoots laser out of its 8 eyes.
Oh. Well, that sounds horrible.
Well,
It
not really. It
doesn't
can't look
sound
around.
pleasant, does it?
Then again, maybe it's not a strong laser. Maybe it's just a spider with a laser pointer.
Just seeing a small spider would become a very deadly affair. You'd have to have like a shield of some kind whenever it came round. Came round?
We've got another horde
It's
coming
like
in.
invited over.
Yeah, it's just wander over. Hey, old chap, would you mind if I? Sorry, Apple. I said I'm not supposed to be laughing. It upset Sal. She's really serious now about this society business here. Right. With the opening of the hospital, do we now have options in the town hall to address policies regarding the hospital? Like, can we tell people, euthanasia is not cool?
Yep.
Would we want that?
What are we going to do about it?
Well, we have a hospital. We could tell the doctor, don't euthanize them. Give them something for the depression.
We don't actually have any medicine.
I thought our healthcare was good.
No, it's a little better than it was, but all they can do is practical things. They don't have any medicine.
Okay, maybe then a practical antidepressant cure would help. It's like, make a snow angel. Make another snow angel. Have a snowball fight.
How long do you think that's gonna last?
Well, I don't know. Have the doctor build up a meaningful friendship with the patient. We have enough unemployed people to do that.
What we can do is build a chemist. Now, a chemist will provide some medicines. We want them ideally close to a storehouse.
The spiders have lasers attached to their backs.
Oh, that's so much worse.
A bit, yeah. Tammy says Dr. Evil would like those spiders. And apparently, according to the spotted cow, mere laughing scares chat. Well, fine. I'll be serious. Lieutenant Lucan says, hello there, good old chap. Would you like to buy some fine British laser pointers? Oh no, I already have them on all my spiders.
Oh my word,
Yeah.
we've got 138 people. No wonder we're running out of stuff.
Yeah, I told you. Did we build another water tower already?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you weren't really paying attention.
Apologies.
If that sounded a little passive aggressive, I can make it more aggressive.
She's upset.
We're gonna need to expand a little.
Can one tower really cover the entire town? I mean,
Can what?
can one gas tower really cover the entire town?
Well, you can see how much
That's
it
the
builds.
range
The
of
purple
it.
is the range, yeah.
So, what if they attack from two sides? Like a pincher maneuver?
At the moment, it's not a problem because it's just based on coverage.
Oh,
In the future, I suspect the combat's going to get way more complex than it is now. Right, let's start making some stuff.
does the game offer you the ability to create some armed militia as a defense mechanism?
Yes. To do anything though, I'm going to need to start creating some weapons, and I think that's the thing I need to do next. Because our town's growing, and that's going to be upsetting. So for people who weren't here at the start, not long after we had established the town, we were approached by a bunch of slaves who'd had their eyelids cut off and their wrists were shackled, and they told us that the true leader of this area was going to get a bit upset if our population grew. And our population is growing, so I'm starting to get a little nervous that we need to start doing something about that. We need metal and lumber to do anything. Can we get metal and lumber from anywhere? What's that? Lumber and metal, perfect. Okay, let's go.
Off our glorious leader goes.
Yeah.
Spotted Cow points out that you do have 138 people, 142 now, but you only have latrines for 100 people.
Yeah, we need to build more latrines as well.
So Zeron goes on to explain that in Super Ultra Mega Laser Spiders, it's going to have a very awful plot, poorly written characters, badly written dialogue, science that doesn't make sense, and awful sequels that nobody wants. And Tammy says, so it's basically Sharknado. Yeah, but with 8 legs.
Yeah.
8 legs.
Octo Shark.
What? No, I was hoping you would say something with 7.
Oh. But it's 8.
Never mind.
Right, let's think. How are we doing for stuff?
Imagine.
We've got enough to build something.
8 legs.
So,
Yes.
what was I going to build, me?
I assume you still need more water towers because this number isn't looking good.
No, I've said I was going to build something before. But I needed to go out and get some materials.
More latrines?
No.
No, that's what Spotted Cow was suggesting.
Yeah.
Do you finish? Yeah, you finished the
Weaponsmith.
chemist.
Weaponsmith.
Ah.
Yep, so that we can start making some of our own stuff. It's only a little
that
building.
placement system would be so annoying. It would be annoying me so much. Like, there's loads of space. Why doesn't it fit?
That'll do.
I'm not sure if I feel comfortable having a weaponsmith right next to my farm, but that's cool. Then again, you know, farmers are stereotypically depicted to have shotguns in America.
Can you see how... I've only just realised this, but do you see how there's little squares?
Yeah?
So I think basically when I put in these greenhouses, they are on a diagonal. And I think
Oh.
maybe...
And your entire town is.
Yeah. So I'm struggling to fit in. That's why there's such big gaps between things, because we're on a diagonal here.
That might explain it.
Yeah. And I just aligned with this building to start with. So I probably would have been better if I'd have just aligned with the placement of the first building, which was this one. If I'd have just placed that in the alignment that it defaulted to, and then arranged everything on that alignment, it probably would have been better.
Spotted Cow.
Oh
asked
yes, we've
if you
had
need
another.
Euthanasia. Oh well, all right. Well done. Spotted Cow asks if you need more gas towers.
We will build more. Just for the moment, we can get all that the combat system recognises is whether or not we have a guard tower with coverage. So are all of our buildings covered? And is the guard tower fully manned? In fact, why don't we put people in? Because we've got unemployed people who are causing trouble.
Lieutenant Lucan says your population growth is quite understandable.
And does it have weapons?
The population growth?
No. The tower.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I could do with just having a think about... We've not got much space left in this tower. Water is... We do need more water.
Told you.
But I'm thinking that that's more about expanding. So maybe I should build another guard tower to give us some room. And the next one? Maybe here?
That would create such a weird pocket. I mean, sure, you would be using the space most efficiently, but... Oh well. As I was about to say, Lieutenant Lucan says, your population growth is quite understandable, and then he goes on to quote one of your citizens. So, we have no home, no medicine, and no hope. We will most likely get murdered or die of diarrhea, so you want to do it? And Potato wants to know, can you rename any colonists?
No, not at the moment. The only one that has a name is just us.
Well, the others have names too, but...
Yeah.
They're like randomly generated. Like Noah James Stone. Who died of one of their basic needs being too low.
Yeah, look at water. People
water.
are dying of thirst. There's also
loads of plague victims too. Oh, it's a lot of plague victims.
That's a hell of a lot.
What happened?
There's probably more people dying than we can cope with at the moment.
But at least Fred J. Kennedy is no longer feeling suicidal.
That's good, because our population is dropping quite rapidly.
It's the plague.
Right, water. Water's going to be our next issue. So, how are we doing for... Well, we're going to need all of the things. So the best place to get all of the things is a building.
This water cow wants you to look at in front of your hospital. There seems to be something.
Oh, I'll go and check that out in just a second.
That might be the plague source. Just one of the people dying in front of the hospital.
Yeah, that can happen.
And then all the hospital goers just pass by it and they can't help but poke it. Yeah, have a doctor's appointment, but I might as well just, touch it. Another abortion. And unemployment is causing suicidal people. And social issues. I have to admit, I like the perspective of just having your character run off into the distance while we stay there. It's like the end of a movie right there. You just run off into the sunset.
Oh, let's, while we are down here, is it going to let me... Yes, I think that's... Yeah. So let's go and have a look in front of the hospital. Where's the front of the hospital?
Wasn't it the building? Oh no, that's the... Oh heavens, that's quite a lot of people down there.
Yeah, that's rather a lot. Oh, is that...
Yeah, that's the hospital.
Is this the hospital?
Yeah,
so
that might explain it.
Yeah, there's a problem with the hospital, which I did explain, but you weren't listening, Mia. Is that when they euthanize somebody, they just throw the body out the front.
They just... Sorry, I didn't mean to shake things.
So you get quite a collection of bodies out of the front of the hospital. That was why I was trying to get the hospital as close as possible to the crematorium, which is over there.
Well...
But that was as close as I could get and still have coverage.
Could you build another crematorium behind the hospital since you set up a new guard tower?
I'd like to keep the crematorium as central as possible. So the guard tower defines the centre of the town. But because with our first town, I didn't know where the guard tower was going to go. and water is now much more of an issue than anything else.
Tammy wants to know, is there a guy with a wheelbarrow going out through town saying, "Bring me your dead, bring me your dead"?
They don't at the moment. The guys at the crematorium are just going out and clearing the streets. They don't have to ask people for the bodies. Oh no, we still don't have enough lumber.
Lieutenant Lucan
Did we
is suggesting
fill
that...
the... Oh no, it's nowhere near full.
Is suggesting that you should have diarrhea and the plague battle each out with each other.
Epic rap battles.
Well, no, I think they're kind of supporting each other.
Oh,
The diarrhea causes plague victims.
Yeah, they're working hand in hand.
That's right. I was dropping my stuff. Here we go. That's me.
The spotted cow says you should just, with the people in front of the hospital, you should just hope that a cannibal is doing their job soon.
Yep. A cannibal
Well,
would
I don't
kind of
know.
help.
He'd get the plague too.
He would. It's true. We do have
Lieutenant
a
Lucan
little...
wants to know, is there actually a
some
limit
gaps.
to how far your character can go on this map?
I'm sure it is a fixed map at this point. It's not an infinite map, but I've never been to the edges. You start in a random place on each map, so it's a crafted map. It's not procedurally generated. Not yet, anyway. Let me just see if I can get a water collector within coverage.
Can we turn it?
Can, but I don't think these things are...
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we'll get it there. That's fine.
Lieutenant Lucan also wants to know, can you see the evil ruler settlement on the map?
No. We know that they're off the edge somewhere. So, just to sort of set
has
some...
to leave.
Oh, good night, Zeron. Just to set a bit of expectation about the combat. The combat at the moment is nothing visual. It just gives you a calculation of what happens. So this is the very first release. It is in early access.
Well, it is fairly substantial already.
Yeah, it is. It's a very
quality I would expect from an early access game.
Yeah.
Entering the market.
So the content is limited, but it's they do say that the optimization needs working on. Things like when you're saving a game, it's a little bit slow. Stuff like that. But yeah, the mechanics are there. Definitely.
While the cannibal can get the plague, he only gets it once, but he can still eat many corpses afterwards.
Alright. So, what would help our social issues, I think, is if we... One of the reasons why we're not doing anything about stuff like murderers and stuff like that is that we've got no punishment centres. We've got no way of dealing with these people, so we're just having to let everyone get away. So what we could do is have a look at our options. Are we ready to have a look at what the problems are and deal with something? So,
murder. We've caught citizens killing men, women, and children. The killers claim it was in self-defense or for the good of the town, but we'll never know. Slavery. Citizens are forcing the unemployed to act as their servants. It stops the unemployed getting late mischief.
it stops the unemployed getting it into mischief.
And makes the slaver more productive, but the slave will never get the chance to work anywhere else. Euthanasia. We've been getting reports about our medical workers. They've been giving fatal injections to suicidal people who want to end it. They claim it is mercy killing. Their co-workers disagree. Vegetarians. That's a social issue. Some citizens have started treating animal life as if it's sacred. They're refusing to work at a ranch or eat meat, even to the point of starvation. But their choice leaves more meat for others.
See, so a lot of these social issues, there's
It's a double-edged sword.
it is a double-edged sword. So,
or a coin with two sides.
we haven't seen this one yet.
Transgender, a minority around here don't identify with their birth gender, and their morale is fading. We've caught them using medical workers' time and supplies to change it. What shall we do with them? Drug users. We've caught citizens taking medical supplies from storehouses and using it to get high. Turns them into super workers for a while each time, but shouldn't we be saving our precious drugs for the sick? Cannibalism. Some people have developed a taste for human flesh. We've caught them eating corpses. They say it's a service, removing corpses and feeding themselves. But it's causing distress in our workers. Abortion. We know women are getting abortions for various reasons. On the plus side, this leaves them free to keep working around the town. But can we justify such a choice? And homosexuality. Male and female survivors are coming out as homosexual. Their morale seems higher afterwards, but it's not exactly helping the birth rate.
So we can choose to address one of these issues. Well, we can address them one at a time. Which one shall we address first?
I feel like the euthanasia one is something we need to address.
So that we don't get so many dead bodies outside the hotel.
Yeah, that would help. The hotel?
Sorry, the hospital.
Well, that's one way of thinking of it. Yeah, have a nice hotel stay. Just break your leg and they'll take care of you, unless you're in America. We're going to punish them with execution for wanting euthanasia.
No, so this is the doctors that we would be punishing. Because
Oh.
obviously the people who are seeking euthanasia are dead.
That would be quite funny if the people who are seeking euthanasia were executed
Executed.
for it.
Oh, so we can't actually forbid it, we can just encourage people
Well,
to do
if
it?
we stop people from engaging in euthanasia, then the suicidal people won't die.
Yeah.
Say hello to Charlie 97, by the way.
Hello, Charlie. We've not seen you for a while.
Yeah, he's happy that he finally made it to a stream, probably because we're streaming so late.
Yeah, very late and on an
Also
unusual
say hello to
night.
Blazing Gale.
Hello, Dennis.
When did that happen?
So, let's have a look at this. So, euthanasia. We've been getting reports that our medical workers, they've been given fatal injections to suicidal people who want to end it all. They claim it's a mercy killing. Their workers disagree. So, we have a choice. We need to build something, but this is deciding what we're going to do will tell us what we need to build. If we choose execution for the people involved in euthanasia, then we will. So if we execute the people who commit the crime, then we string them up and hang them. People who do this kind of thing should pay the ultimate price. Dead people can't commit the same crime twice, and the sight of a corpse strung up will send a message. It significantly decreases how often this issue occurs in future, but the side effect is that innocent people are executed. I don't know when you last checked your enforcers, but they're not the smartest bunch. It's only a matter of time until they mess up and arrest an innocent citizen for a crime they didn't commit. I hope you can live with that. So that means that we will be executing our medical staff who become involved in... In fact, I think we go out and execute anyone who's already done it. So we're going to lose people, and we will probably end up executing people who haven't been doing it, but it will cut down on the amount of people who go for euthanasia because they know that they're not going to get it. It also means that we're going to have people with very low morale not being euthanized. So that's one option. Then we have, let's have a look at long prison. So we'll imprison those who commit this issue for a long time. We can't let people go around doing this sort of thing in our town. Let's keep them out of harm's way for as long as possible. For the sake of the whole town, a good long stay in a cell might change their ways, so it significantly decreases how often this issue occurs in the future.
The side effects are coming soon.
Yeah. In other words, so we don't see any side effects from this one yet, other than it's going to take workers out of the population, which isn't a particular issue at the moment. But there is a side effect that any of our negative ones, if we build either a prison or a punishment centre, then people don't like living near them, and it reduces their morale and stresses them just because they're near somewhere, either a prison or a punishment centre. So we'll get people complaining about that, but it's not a big deal. Short prison sentence. I admit these people aren't the worst, but we can't tolerate this issue or it'll get out of hand. A short break in a cell might teach them a lesson and get them out of our hair for a little while. It slightly decreases how often this issue occurs in the future. So the side effect is you end up with career criminals. Some people might be intimidated by a short stay in prison, but the ones who feel really strongly about this are going to treat it like a holiday and will walk out of prisons more determined than ever to live life their way. So some people will stop doing what it will deter some people, but for some people it will make them hardened criminals. Now we can choose to tolerate the issue. So we legalise it, but we don't promote it.
Well,
says this isn't anything the state should be getting involved with. We've got better things to worry about. Let's leave it up to individuals to deal with and move on. So it slightly increases how often the issue occurs. No side effects. Obviously, we get more people euthanised and we end up with more bodies piling up outside the hospital, causing plague. We can encourage. Now,
when we encourage people to commit euthanasia, are doctors just happily walking around the streets euthanizing people as they see them?
I think what happens... I think what we're doing is we're encouraging people who are of low morale to go and get euthanized.
Are you feeling sad today? Have you considered getting euthanized?
So for this, I don't think for this one it really works out. For euthanasia, I don't think we would encourage it. But let's just have a look.
Yeah.
So show your approval and acceptance for those who do this. So what's not to love about people who do this sort of thing?
What's not to love?
No, I personally, if it wasn't for bodies building up outside the hospital, if I was somebody who was in a lot of pain or something, I would much rather be euthanized than have to die a long, drawn-out, painful death.
Yeah, I agree with that, but these guys are just a little bit depressed.
No, these people are suicidal, and what we're doing is we're giving them a more comfortable way out. But we have seen that some people do recover from being suicidal. And of course, if we've got someone who's low morale, who's going to die anyway, then if we kill them off, then it saves water for others. There's that sort of thing. So, under ordinary circumstances, I would be quite happy to encourage euthanasia in real life, or at least tolerate, at the very least tolerate. So side effect is groups of migrants seeking sanctuary. News spreads, survivors in the wasteland start hearing rumours that we're a sanctuary where they can get away with this issue. So that would mean that people who believe in euthanasia, not the depressed people, but the doctors, will be crawling with similar people before long. Is this the kind of town you want? So
those options are a bit limited. I was hoping we'd get the option to tell them, offer more counselling or something.
In the future, maybe. At the moment, it's a generic set of 5 options for each of these issues. and each of them have the same
6
results.
if you count
and
beatings.
yeah, beatings are coming soon. That's the next thing. We know that's going to be in the next content update. So what do we do about euthanasia? Which of these is appropriate?
Well, we can't afford to let our doctors mosey around for too long in a prison, so... But you still need to do something, so short prison sentences?
Short prison sentences? Is that what we think we do? Now, it will make some doctors into career criminals, which means that they will become... I mean, it will slightly decrease it, but...
Well, the net will still be a decrease, right?
Yeah, it will.
Well,
so
that's all right.
we're probably not in a bad place. Probably, yeah.
And the
Right,
doctor will die eventually.
We actually need to build a prison to be able to do that. So let's do that then. And I want to build it on the very edge of town here. So we're not going to expand this way because that's a pain.
Blazing seems to think that Tammy has never been in a stream before and accuses her of being new.
No.
No, Tammy's a regular.
Yeah.
She's been here more often than you have. No offense.
Yes, we have got enough. Now this, I do want to spin it round so that the door faces forwards. That looks about
Blazing
good.
wants to know what euthanasia is.
It's where we put people out of their misery as though they were a sick dog.
It's medically assisted suicide.
Yeah.
Spot Cow wants to know how the weather over here is.
It's been quite warm today.
Shockingly, we were expecting rain and hail and snow.
It was chilly this evening. I mean, a lot of the plague will be caused by the number of people who are going to be dying from lack of water. In fact, our engineers are nearly here. We can leave them to build that. We can go and get whatever we need to start stocking up. We need lumber and metal. What's over there? Metal and lumber. That would be good. Let's go get.
Off she goes. Neon like a bullet.
What's in there? Oh, I think that's metal and masonry. Someone else just died. And someone else just died. Diarrhea. So, yeah, we need to build more latrines.
We desperately need more water towers, given that people seem
Yep.
to be still dying of thirst.
Oh god, people are dying all over the shop. And someone murders someone. Oh, what's this?
You have found a
rare item.
What's that?
You found a
Oh yeah.
something textbook, yeah.
Yeah, Tata textbook contains the
Info on construction techniques. It helps the town leader construct faster.
nice.
Nice, indeed. Where was our town again? Just over the hill there somewhere, I think.
Tammy points out that most of the rain storms happened last week. And Potato's looking forward to us actually getting to see snow.
Oh yeah. I think this might be the edge of the map actually. But then it might just be a mountain in the middle.
On a side note, just so you're aware, we're coming up to the 2-hour mark, which would be our usual stopping time. And it is midnight.
Right. So maybe we
just
will.
making you aware.
Trying to pick up on the storage place there. I think that's the storage place. Oh no, that's the... Of course, the tower block is much bigger now. Oh, we've built the prison. Water's actually coming up, so we must have had a delivery. Let's just have a quick look. So, I think if I was to start playing this again, I'd look at it and see that water's the thing I need. I've got some stuff in stock. So if we end here, we've got stuff that we can be building with, but we're out of water, and we're not stocking any food either. That'd be nice to do something about that. We've got some random stuff here. We could actually get rid of that. But let's have a look at some of the things we haven't looked at yet. So, town hall stats. 104 adults. That's our potential workers. We've got... Is that 8 or 0 elderly? I think it's 8.
No idea.
Yeah.
I can't
19 children, I think it is.
It might be 9, actually.
It could be.
Oh no,
We've
Stream
still
chat
got...
can probably tell better
Yeah,
than
because
we
it'll be
can.
clear on there. 3 engineers. We haven't trained any citizens yet to be builders. 228 people have died prematurely. 0 people have died peacefully.
Well, with diarrhea going around.
Yeah. Basic needs. We've got 37 people who are thirsty, and we've got no water in stock. 17 people who are hungry and no food in stock. They're hungry, but on average people are okay. Unlike the water situation, on average people's needs are quite low, and there's 37 people who have an issue with it. 2 people are short on healthcare. They can probably go sort that out. And that is... Oh, people who need to rest. We're doing okay for the moment. The rest hasn't started to drop. There are 4 people who are gloomy. And part of that is because we've got a prison built now. We've had 5 babies born in the last month, I think that is. We've got 1 person who's a new mother. We've got 1 person who I think is... Oh, who's had an abortion in the last month. We've got 0 homosexual citizens. Really? And we've got 2 transgender citizens, yeah.
Well, yeah.
23 of our buildings are not well defended.
Really? I thought it would mean 23 of our buildings are well defended.
No, that means that these are the number of buildings that are at risk.
Oh, goodness.
So we probably just don't have enough weapons made yet.
Oh, yeah.
So, because in our guard tower we've got 4 people, and I think we need to arm all of them. So we've built a weaponsmith, though. They'll be getting that in. Right, 37 people are unemployed. 91 people are homeless. 15 have got the plague. 2 people have got diarrhea because of lack of latrines. 79 people have got low morale. Well, they're culture critics. 79 people are not getting a morale boost as well as they should because of the imbalance of the type of morale boosting stuff. So we have a theatre, but we don't have a tavern. We don't have a chapel. So people's basic morale needs are not being met because we've only got 1 source. This is the number of elderly citizens who are in... Oh, no, yeah, just the number of elderly citizens we've got. I think it says 8, although it might say 6.
No, that's 8.
Is it 8? Number of distressed citizens. So these are citizens who've witnessed somebody cannibalising somebody else or something like that. And these are people who are affected by living near prisons and the such like. Murders in the last month are 4. We've got 0 hardened criminals. We've got 2 active slavers and 2 slaves. 3 people are feeling suicidal. 5 people are vegetarians. 2 people are drug users. 4 people are cannibals. 7 women are considering abortion, and 0 people are homosexual. I think maybe because we've definitely had one or two homosexuals, so I think maybe they must have died off. We've had enough deaths. Right, let's have a look at beliefs. So the town belief system, we have chosen a belief system of New Age. Now, I'm not actually sure entirely what that means as such, but we can choose a belief system. Now, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters at the moment how closely our town's morals, values and punishment system follows the actual belief system. So I don't think we need to know this. But what does matter is how many of our followers agree with us. Because if our enforcers say that homosexuality should be encouraged, for example, only the people who are New Age followers will actively engage with our enforcers. The rest of the people will try to resist somewhat unless they want to. So what we can do is we can educate or we can torture the other religions into following our religion. This is how we go about setting up our cult. So we can choose to educate, torture, or we can exile.
Charlie says this all sounds like Fallout in a very cold place.
And sort of, except it's Fallout, but in a town building type, city management type thing.
Yeah, I thought he probably knows that, but
yeah. You
know, the theme is very Fallouty.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So that's where we're up to. Let's have a quick look and see. Yeah, town centre issues, town centre stats, and storehouse is doing okay. We've got no buildings with locked out worker slots. We don't need to deal with the camera. This stat here, that's at 0%. If we can get citizens to die peacefully of old age, then hope will start to rise. We do have some goals, and so this is the sort of the early access first release end game, is to meet these 5 goals, which is to hit a population of 350 survivors, to have a hope rating above 30%. So we need 30% of our population to live in hope of a peaceful death. We've got to have our town fully protected against raiders, and we need to have all of our needs above 50%, and we need to have enacted at least 6 laws. Oh, we could actually enact a law now, couldn't we? Because
Tammy would like to recommend not using torture, please.
It's not on the cards for the moment. I mean, we would need to build an execution centre to do that, actually. Right, let's get some people in there. Our prisoners will be the first people to die of thirst, by the way. I've discovered. So if we don't have food or water in stock, then the prisoners don't get fed or watered. So if people are going to die of lack of food or water, it's often the prisoners who die first. But we have decided we are going to imprison the people committing euthanasia, mainly just so that they stop piling bodies on the street. So we're going to go for a short prison sentence. Yep.
Well, that's a bit... It seems like the most sensible option.
Yep. So we've enacted a short prison sentence. I'll just play on.
We're not relying
moment.
too heavily on meat production, are we? Would vegetarianism be something that we encourage?
We could do. Yeah. To be honest, we haven't got any vegetables in stock either.
Hold the fort. Are we using water for vegetable production?
No. It doesn't use any resources to...
Oh, okay.
So all we require is workers. Now there are some things like the chemist. We've got a chemist tucked away somewhere. Was that him? No, it's a latrine. We need more latrines. That's the weaponsmith. That's the theatre. That's the repair shack. I thought we built a chemist. Oh, maybe I didn't.
You did. I remember. It's the small building to the left.
Oh, it's there. Yeah.
There
That's it. This requires fruit and veg.
Okay. Well, yeah, makes sense.
To make medicine. The other thing that uses resources is the weaponsmith. That requires metal. So that uses up our metal supply to make weapons.
Blazingale argues that you shouldn't be encouraging vegetarianism because you live in a frozen wasteland. You can probably only grow food at a certain time of the year.
No, we have greenhouses.
Yeah, we've got greenhouses which produce all around